So, what happened and what's going on? That's what we need to find out today, and I'm just gonna read stuff. Come along, will ya? Ex-employee here, I was always so confused how so many people and the investor subreddit disregarded the Glassdoor reviews. 99% were always spot on, and the only 5-star reviews were from marketing and HR. Let's go to Glassdoor. Fisker is a public company, but it's run by a husband and wife team who have controlling interest in the stock. They run it as if it were a family-owned landscaping business. They meddle with and control everything. SVPs, VPs, directors, HR are all spineless submissives who cater to the whims of the Fiskers. The current state of the company is a direct result of this. Interest rates have nothing to do with the dysfunctional management. The Fiskers have also hired their relatives and placed them in director-level positions. It's hard to tell who is one of them. They don't all have the same last names. At least 4 people. CEO and CFO are in no position to be in an executive role. CFO routinely disrespects her employees and yells as if she is our mother. Nepotism is status quo. We are technical experts. We are hired for our expertise and our input, but the company never took that advice and instead continue to run their company into the ground intentionally. Top-down toxicity. Growing pains are typical for a startup. This was pathological. Too much win, not enough succeed. Lack of qualified executive leadership. Overall, it's giving Titanic vibes. Avoid at all costs. The company is floundering and is being mismanaged into the grave. I could go on for at least 4+ pages, but I'll keep it brief. Stay away. Advice to management: burn it to the ground. I would say start over. But in this case, just give up. Horrible upper management communication. You will learn more about what is going on within the company from the news than you will from your manager, director, or VP. Having 18+ people reporting to the CFO, who is also the COO, is unrealistic, unsustainable, and deeply ineffective. 80% of my time was on Zoom meetings, even though, quote, everyone is required to work 4 days in the office, end quote. Incompetent upper management. There is a clear lack of understanding the basics of business operations, and those lower on the totem pole are blamed for upper management's mistakes. The CFO publicly berated those in another department for following compliance and attempting to reduce company liability because she felt it was restricting how quickly cars could be sold. Those in leadership are scared of the CFO and will quickly tear down others to get their team, quote, ahead, end quote. And that was Glassdoor. This is from a Reddit AMA, which means Ask Me Anything, where an employee took questions. A colleague of mine and I both have a hunch that the Ocean's key is poorly encrypted, therefore a Flipper Zero or similar pen testing tool could be used to duplicate the signals, and possibly write it to a card or wristband. I highly recommend someone out there try it under legal and good intentions. We can program up to 3 keys per vehicle before a special tool and engineering support is required, and we cannot remove the one that is broken. That 1 out of 3 spot is forever gone. And yes, that is absurd. Fisker Inc. will never offer you an NFC card. Sorry. 2.0 deployment has been extremely chaotic, and the strategy for sending it out has changed on a nearly daily basis. From sleep-wake cycle issues causing the 12-volt to tank, hang-ups on various modules cause different issues, usually also dead 12-volt, connectivity problems, bootloader problems, mismatched Frankenstein software modules, the list goes on and on. That being said, you will receive 2.0 eventually. My guess is we'll have all North America customers delivered on 2.0 in the next 60 days. If you are able to talk to a technician, ask them to request a push from the OTA team and give them your VIN. It's easy for us to ask, and although it might not always work, couldn't hurt. What is currently being communicated internally to employees? Are people still working as normal, or is everything on hold? For your first question, executive communication company news to employees is generally about as canned and abstract as it has been to owners and investors. There is a company-wide meeting early tomorrow morning. I expect it to be sad and nothing much more than widely reported today. Are people still working as normal? Depends on what you consider normal. Most everyone in the service sector loves their job, but it has never been, quote, normal, end quote. We're working feverishly to take care of our customers as long as we're being paid. Some things are on hold, but not everything. So basically, Magna itself, in a way to reduce production costs, found some things to save money and ruin the Ocean's basic concept. No, the opposite. Magna proposed a package to build an EV under contract that used their manufacturing techniques and technologies. It was to be a halo car for everything they could offer in the industry. It was a match made in heaven, but Fisker started cherry-picking at the deal until it had a hodgepodge of Magna components and bottom-of-the-barrel stuff that Fisker sourced from the lowest bidder. For example, Magna's deal included their cutting-edge security and entry system. I believe Kia EVs use Magna-engineered entry systems now, or maybe GM, but anyways, they work great. Fisker's is a facsimile of that, a mousetrap that fits in the same rectangular void in the sheet metal, adding insult to injury by having Magna bolt them on the cars, of course. All the news is new and everything is breaking, but I just want you guys to have a grasp on what I can see. People send me things, so what I get is usually filtered and at least kind of the cream of the crop when it comes to rumors and who knows and who done it. So I appreciate you sticking with me. If you found anything that I'm missing and you have evidence, please let me know in the comments. Patreon, YouTube member. I need it more now than I ever have, and I appreciate it more than you know. Subscribe for more. We'll see you on the next one.
Hey, smash the like button.
Thank you.